So this chapter is like going inside IVS itself, not just knowing standards, but actually understanding how they work. But honestly, when someone says follow IVS, what exactly am I supposed to do?
Very good question. This is where most people get confused. IVS is not something you just follow step by step. It is something you apply with understanding. It gives you a thinking structure, not just instructions.
So everything starts from this framework?
Yes, before calculation, before methods, first comes clarity. The IVS framework defines what is value, how it should be interpreted, because if two valuers define value differently, their conclusions will never match.
So it aligns the thinking first.
Exactly, very correct.
Now this structure part looks like layers.
Yes, IVS is divided into two main parts, general standards and asset standards. These apply to every valuation. You must clearly define purpose, client, value type, and extent of investigation. Without scope clarity, valuation becomes risky.
So first clarity, then calculation.
This is about data collection, verification. If your data is weak, your valuation cannot be strong. Your report must be structured, clear, and complete.
So communication is part of valuation also?
Very much. If others cannot understand your report, it has no value. Defines market value, fair value. This tells what exactly you are estimating. Three main approaches: market, income, cost.
These are the tools, right?
Yes, but tools need proper judgment. Now, depending on asset type, businesses, intangibles, financial instruments, plant and machinery, real estate, each asset behaves differently, so valuation approach must adapt.
This part feels very important.
Yes, this is the foundation of professional integrity. No bias, knowledge and experience, focus on important factors, clear assumptions, proper investigation, sound decision-making. Remember, standards guide you, but judgment defines your quality. So even with same standards, results can differ? Yes, because judgment differs.
Now this feels like practical checklist.
Exactly. Daily working discipline. Define scope clearly, understand correct basis of value, justify your methodology, document everything, report transparently, continue learning.
So explanation is as important as calculation.
Sometimes even more important.
Why is IFRS always coming into discussion?
Because financial reporting needs valuation. IFRS requires fair value, IVS provides valuation framework. So both must align, otherwise financial statements lose reliability. IVS is globally accepted. It helps in cross-border transactions, reducing revaluations, improving efficiency.
So it creates a common global language?
Exactly. That is the purpose.
So final understanding, IVS gives structure, but not exact answers.
Correct. Because data varies, assumptions vary, judgment varies. IVS ensures you think logically, you explain clearly, you act professionally, but it does not force identical conclusions.
So IVS is not about rigid rules. It's about disciplined and responsible thinking.
Exactly. IVS does not make you mechanical. It makes you professionally accountable. And that is what defines a true valuer.